I'm looking at it from a different angle. If we sign a document admitting that we're going to give $1 for the rights, then for the rights to use the beach, we admit that the Beauport LLC owns the beach. Even though we, for years, have maintained the beach in adverse possession, what's the prescriptive rights. So if we admit that we don't have prescriptive rights in that piece of property, then we're admitting that we know we don't have prescriptive rights in any of the property along the beach, unless we can document it through deed. And as far as I know, we're not able to do that. So I don't see it as helping the city. I see it as being the opposite. And can you, unless you can convince me otherwise, because if we admit that Beauport LLC should be paid $1 in that, just to settle the whole thing and get it out there so we can get a deed or something. By the same token, we're telling the other property owners along the beach that, well, we know we don't own it, but hopefully you'll come along one day and we can buy you for $1. When we've been maintaining that Long Beach pavilion, not Long Beach, but the Long Beach, for years. Maintaining it, picking up the seaweed, having lifeguards there, and everything like that. So why is it good for one piece of property and not good for the other pieces of property along the same stretch? If we own the beach, we own the beach.
Well, you can, the city or anyone can assert that they own the beach. You can assert that, and you can show that you have used it and you've maintained it and you've regulated it and you've done exactly everything that you say that you've done. But what you need is something in the chain of title. You need a piece of paper within our real estate law. You need a piece of paper that establishes that you can take to the registry of deeds and you can record it. That puts everybody on notice that you own this parcel. You can then, you then have established your ownership. You're not admitting anything by
So is there some
accepting
language in
this.
here that we could put in there, that we acknowledge that we have had prescriptive rights over this property?
We do say that in
okay.
here. So in here it says,
What is it?
Is that
Well,
the
that's what I
revised
asked. What does it say then?
it says, well, not prescription, but it does say that, it says, whereas.
What number?
It is the third paragraph.
Okay.
Okay. It is, the general public has historically made use of this beach, known as Pavilion Beach, whereas Pavilion Beach is one of the nation's first public beaches and has been used as a public beach since 1830. And all it states is that we desire to formalize the use of the property as a public beach through a formal grant of easement. So it's stating right here that this is one of the nation's first public beaches, and it has been there since 1830. So that is not settling anything. We're not saying, oh, we're acknowledging that it never was a beach. We're saying, oh, landowner, you're acknowledging that it was a beach since 1830, and it is one of the first public beaches. Because right now we don't have that piece of paper that states that.